Okay. Okay, Surah Yasin is number 36, I guess. All right. And ayah number 4?
Ayah number 5 to 7. That's what I did. 5.
Okay. Okay. Somebody already helped you with the Gardan, or you did yourself. Okay. Tanzila.
Revelation.
Hmm.
The Tanzil al-Aziz ar-Rahim. Revelation, the Almighty, most merciful.
Right.
So it was a revelation of the Almighty, the most merciful. Ayah 6. لِتُنْذِرَ قَوْمًا مَا أُنْذِرَ آبَاؤُهُمْ فَهُمْ غَافِلُونَ.
Before going to ayah number 6, is there any verb in this ayah, number 5?
Yes. Wait, just give me 1 second. Tunzira. Wait. No, there's no verb in this ayah. In
Okay.
ayah 5.
Because tanzila, it looks like a verb, but it is not, because if you look at the verb is ta, noon, za, ya, lam, way too many. And it's not like we learned the forms of the verb as well. There is no such thing where you add the noon, za, and lam, but there is nothing you have ever added a ya in the middle, right?
No.
So it is not a verb, right? And the simple gardan is like this. The simple gardan is like this. So tanzila is a noun. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go to the any question anybody has on the number 5. So it's linked with the, if somebody missed like Yasin wal Quran. So it's we are talking here, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking over here about the Quran, right? Tanzilal is a revelation. The Quran is a revelation from Aziz, Allah's name, Rahim, Allah's name. The strong and Rahim, Almighty and Rahim, gracious. Okay. All right. Aage.
لِتُنْذِرَ قَوْمًا مَا أُنْذِرَ آبَاؤُهُمْ فَهُمْ غَافِلُونَ. لِتُنْذِرَ is a verb. And it means that you may warn. Qaumam is a people. Ma is negative not. That you may warn a people not. Unzira were warned. Aba'uhum, their forefathers. Fahum, so they. Ghafilun, heedless.
Heedless.
That's the
Heedless. Yeah.
word I got.
Yeah.
So that you may warn people whose forefathers were not warned, so they are unaware.
Right. So tunzira is your verb, right?
Yes.
Tunz.
For tunzira, I wrote 1 second. It's a root. The root word is anzara, form 4.
Root word is usually 3 letters, right? So root word is nazara.
Nazara.
But if we do nazara, that would be form 1. So
Yeah.
this form 4 is alif. You add alif, then it becomes anzara. Okay. Anzara. Anzara, and then you make a muzare, that yunziru. There is a dhamma on that, right? Yunziru. And then you keep going, then you yunziru, yunziruna, sorry, yunziru. Okay, let me write it correctly. Yunziru. Okay. So there is a dhamma on it, right? And there I started, so it shows this form 4. Okay. So anzira, yunziru. And then you keep going, yunziru, yunziruna, tunziru, tunziruna, right?
Yeah,
You,
and then unziru, nunziru, correct?
yeah,
Okay.
correct. But over here, it's not tunzira. It's not tunzira. It's not tunziru. In your ayah, it's tunzira.
Yeah.
So this is mansoob. The mansoob means you change the dhamma into a fatha, right? So this is mansoob. Why it is mansoob? Because of the la in the beginning. Okay.
Yes.
So I think I gave you guys the list where you will see the words which or letters or words which change the verb into a mansoob form. Okay, which form? Mansoob.
Mansoob.
So
Is it anlan, izan?
yes, all those in the list. Okay, so you have two lists. One make a mansoob, one make a majzoom. What is majzoom? Where you don't put any harkat, you put a little jazam. When jazam is there, it becomes majzoom. What it is?
Majzoom.
Yeah. And you will see it many times and you will know yourself. Like it's like either two things. Either it's majzoom or mansoob. Otherwise, it would be with the dhamma, right? If dhamma is there, this little thing is dhamma. Okay? Pesh or dhamma. In Arabic, you guys know as a dhamma. Okay?
I don't understand the other one. Like I understand mansoob, but I don't understand
Zoom, if it's instead of tunzira, if instead of tunzira, if you would write tunzir,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
right? So it becomes majzoom. Okay. So litunzira. So that you warn the people who were not born, whose forefathers were not born, and they were ghafilun. Ghafilun means heedless or unaware. There is like how you define heedless? Unaware. Unaware of what? The consequences. Consequences of what? Like if they would do the bad deed, where they will end up going?
Jahannam.
Jahannam, right? They were heedless. They were unaware of that, right? They thought this is my life. I have to do what I have to do. Not thinking that there is a creator who created them for the purpose, right? And creator has given them the warning that, okay, you know what, like I sent you for some special project, and that project is like you are being tested and you have to get the good marks. So in a consequence, you will get either Jahannam or the Jannah, right? So they were heedless, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, okay, you are unaware, so I'm sending you the prophets. I'm sending you the book. So that's enough proof that you are not ghafil, you are not unaware anymore. You have been warned. Warned about what? Consequences. Okay? Okay, Safa, makes sense?
Yes, makes sense.
All right. Anybody has a question so far? Ask your fellow participants. It's a very quiet class, right? In my previous class, everybody was just asking a lot of questions. If you don't ask questions, it means two things. Either you know everything or you don't know anything. Which one you want to be? So if you know everything, then I think I'll make you guys the leader of the, you guys would just like conduct the class. I will listen in. And if you don't know, then you should ask. Okay. Some question, Khadija, you ask very good question. Why you're not asking question?
I feel like it's because Safabi and you explained it very well.
Oh, mashallah, good. Yeah. So Safa, they're not asking question because because I think Khadija described it like very nicely, that you made sure that you cover everything. All right. You want to do more?
Can I do ayah 7?
Yes, please go ahead.
لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون. لقد certainly حق, which is a verb, has proved true. لقد حق القول, the word, Allah is upon, أكثرهم, most of them, فهم, so they, la is not, negative, يؤمنون, believe. So certainly the word has come into effect upon most of them, so they do not believe. يؤمنون is also a verb.
So the translation is a little bit, I don't know, like, anybody understand the translation?
I didn't quite get it.
Yes. So, Safa, try one more time,
Okay.
because there's like some disconnect in the translation, right? So why don't we try word by word, and then we will just like add the words together,
Okay.
right? So try one more time. So laqad means laqad,
Certainly.
certainly, right? Certainly. Okay. Haq,
Has proved true.
has come to you, yeah. Haq is like true. Qawl,
Word, the word.
right?
Allah is upon.
Yeah. So whose words are they? Like what words we are talking about? Whatever is written in
The Quran.
Quran, right? So the haq has come to you, right? Haq has been spoken to you, right? So now Allah means
Upon.
upon. Aksarihim,
Most of them.
okay.
Fahum is so they.
Yeah.
La is not. Yu'minun, believe.
So what was the disconnect? How you were saying? Okay, can you try your like formulation of the whole sentence again one more time?
The one that I've written down.
Yes.
Certainly. So basically the disconnect is the second word, which is certainly the word has come into effect. And
Yeah.
the literal translation is certainly has proved true the word.
Yes. So the because they were ghafilun, right?
Yeah.
Ghafilun, and if they were ghafilun, right? If nobody wants them, they will say, oh, we didn't know that if we do this, we are going to what? Where? Jahannam, right? We didn't know you. Nobody told us, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that now haq has been spoken to you. The truth has been like, there's no doubt about it. When the word haq is used, haq is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then can somebody doubt that? Like if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that if you do the bad deed, where are you going to end up?
Jahannam.
Jahannam.
Can I just say what I thought the ayah meant?
Okay, yeah.
I thought the ayah meant that the word has come into effect, but you guys are ghafil, so regardless of it, you're still not gonna believe.
You is still not going to believe. Now you got that right. Yeah. So what your understanding is, mashallah, right? So you yeah. So the words are into effect. They are in the book. They have been sent to you, right? For most of them, right? For most of them, like means like it's 100%, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not Because if somebody didn't get the word, then they still have the right to say, oh, we didn't know. And like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make sure that everybody knows, right? Quran is there if somebody is not reading. That's their problem. Number one. So Quran is there, somebody not reading. Whose problem is that?
Their
That person's
problem.
problem.
Their problem. If somebody is reading it the wrong way, they are not understanding it. They are opening Quran because their parents say, oh, Quran padho, Quran padho, Quran padho, right? Ab uske andar kya likha hua hai? And then they wake up on the day of judgment and say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I didn't really get it. Whose fault is that?
Still their fault.
It's still their fault, right? You got it right, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, see, we were talking about the decree. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, most of them, they won't know, right? This is the decree, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew that most of them just like try to get the excuse, but that's not excuse. If the true word, haq word is there, which is telling you there is a severe punishment of not following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ahkamat, orders, right? So there is a severe punishment. It has been written. And if somebody is still thinking, oh, I still have long life, we don't know how much we are going to live, right? Somebody can die at the age of like 10, or somebody can die at the age of 100, doesn't matter. Yes, the person who died early, like, I mean, but the person who lived till the 100 and still didn't get the Quran and still wake up at the day of judgment and say, oh, I didn't know what it meant. Like, I was just reading because my mother said, oh, read the Quran, and I was just reading Arabic, and plus I was not Arab, so I didn't understand the Arabic language. Is that an excuse? No, I guess, right? Because somebody learned the algebra or statistics, like, is the common person would understand the statistics, but still people just go to the university, they know the full statistics, right? Like, so if they can learn statistics or mathematics or engineering, or they can become a doctor, to read one small book with 600 pages, which they can read like one page one day, is that difficult? So point is, after this ayah, there is no excuse that we should not be learning the Quran proper way. All right, Safa? So it is very beautiful ayah, very good message,
I have a question.
Yes.
So when for this ayah, it says like the word has come to affect on most, so they do not believe. I don't understand when like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts in the Quran a lot about like that's like maybe it's not directing towards the kafir people, maybe it's for all of us, but when they said
All
like
of
they
us,
do,
yes.
yeah, but when they say that they do not believe, for example, but aren't we believing in the Quran? That's why we're reading it.
No, no, oh no. The believing in Quran is just not reading, Khadija. Believing in this Quran is reading it and acting upon it. Reading it and know what the ahkamat are written there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, we don't even like if like in our I know, like in our time we were just given the lot of learning, but we never understood, for example, qadr, right? So if you ask like somebody like some of us, we didn't know about the qadr as well, right? So there are 6 pillars of iman. So what is required? We don't. So believing means nothing, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has an ayah. Most of them say that we are aminu, that we iman lie, but they are not. They think they have the iman, but they don't have the iman, because if you have the iman, then you will say, this is Allah's book. Allah wrote that. Let me see what's in it for me. And then let me apply what is in it for me. Then I have to apply it on my life. So we don't even know the story. Like most of the people don't know what is in the Quran. So does it mean they believe it? Just
No.
saying that, oh, I believe in Quran. Quran is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala book. Is that enough?
No.
No. So believing is like what Allah Ta'ala means, subhanahu wa ta'ala, what he means by the believing, that, okay, start reading it and start acting upon it. There are
So,
89 ayah just directly catered towards mu'minin. What are they? We don't even know. Right? We
yeah.
have to figure out where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Who am I? Am I amanu or not? So as soon
Yes.
as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, shouldn't I read further what Allah
Yes.
subhanahu is talking to me? He is addressing me. He is saying, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Oh, you one who say that I believe. Then what? Then do this, this, this. Do we know that do this, this? Right?
Yes.
The way it is said in Quran. Yeah, my mother told me that you should do that. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly told you in Quran. Why before going to mother or the father, they tell the right thing as well, because they are mu'min as well. Right? But we should just try to explore Quran ourselves. Okay, Khadija?
Yes, Jazakallah.
Mhm. Any more question? So that was beautiful. So Aya, and we don't want to be the people among whom la yuminun. Most of them do not believe, and that comes not reading Quran and not reading like what Allah not knowing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to tell us or ask us to do. Okay, that's part of Iman as well. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says बुक पर ईमान लाओ, तो उसका मतलब होता है कि बुक पर पूरा ईमान लाओ। ये नहीं कि वो जो कुरान पढ़ा हुआ है ना मेरे कबर्ड के अंदर, जिसको मैं साल में एक बार, जब अम्मा कहती है कि मैं उसको पूरा खत्म कर लो, राइट, तो मैं रमजान में पढ़ के खत्म कर देता हूँ, राइट, तो ये मेरा ईमान है? नो, दैट्स नॉट। आप उसका एक आयत ही पढ़ो, समझ के पढ़ो, जो आज सफा ने किया, माशाल्लाह, राइट, शी एक्सप्लेन्ड इट ब्यूटीफुली नाउ। सो वी वांट टू बी, we never want to be part of fahum la yuminun. जो लोग यकीन नहीं रखते, we don't, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, मैंने तुम सबको किताब दे दिया है, अक्सरों हम को किताब दे दिया है, बट अक्सरों हम कहते हैं अभी मेरा इम्तिहान है तो मैं नहीं पढ़ूंगी, अभी मेरा जॉब है तो मैं उसको करूंगी, अभी आज मैं बीमार हूं तो आज मैं कुरान नहीं पढ़ूंगी, ठीक है, आज जो माएँ हैं वो कहती हैं वो मेरे बच्चों को खाना पका के देना है, उनको बिरयानी में 6 घंटा में बना के दूंगी, बट कुरान नहीं पढ़ना मैंने, राइट। तो अब बताइए कि वो ऐसे लोगों के ईमान कहाँ पे है? ठीक है, आधे घंटा पढ़ना कुरान के लिए नहीं है, राइट, तो 3 घंटा का मूवी देख लेना है, ठीक है, तो वेयर इज अवर ईमान, राइट? ईमान इज first we have to just do what is the needful, right? A little bit other things are as दुनिया भी जरूरी है, पढ़ना भी जरूरी है, but कुरान भी जरूरी है, right? I don't know where we are just being the slaves of the non-believers, because they have made our life so difficult. They have made our earning, our potential, and they have just like made the university where they basically teach us sometimes non-believing thoughts, right? uh, uh, we just keep mixing up with the mainstream. We are just like leaving our iman behind, which is not what Allah subhanahu wants. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us one book. We just have to make sure that we are not part of this group. जो believe नहीं करते, right? If they don't give the priority to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it means they don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even. Okay? If their life priority is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so those people, just watch for those people. You will start noticing it. But being the ummah, our job is to bring them back to Allah's word, bring them back to Quran, right? Ask your closest friend, because you want your friends to be in Jannah with you as well. Ask them that, okay, have you read the Quran today? If you know one ayah, just for example, Safa explained this ayah. Now most of us know this ayah now, and ayah number 7. We just tell other people that you know ayah number 7 of Surah Yasin, what it says. It says, the haqq has come to us, the book has come to us, but Allah is saying that most of them still not believe it. How? Right? Because we are only saying, yeah, it is Allah's book, but what is in it? What's in it? They still don't know, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, like, okay, their parents were ghafil, okay, but now they should not be ghafil because they have Quran with them. Okay, Khadija?
Yes.
Safa, any question?
No, I'm just writing what you're saying down.
You're writing more explanation? Oh,
No, I
mashallah.
like
You know what, Safa? I don't know. There's one school over here, and I was asking, the person was doing the scholar course, and I said, oh, after a scholar course, what are you going to do? He says, I'm going to write. And I'm thinking, it's just, yeah, those young people, and of course they're Canadian kids. They were born here. So he's doing the scholar course, and then he wants to be a writer in Islam. And everybody does other jobs for dunya as well, but it is necessary. So if you are now writing, and I think what I figured out, some of you, one of the Hafsa there today. She tried to write something and she sent me. I didn't read it because our focus is right now to understand grammar, but she was trying to write the summary of what she understood from the surah. So I think, Safa, you have that quality as well, right? You want to write down further as well. And I think I saw Iman reading the other books, tabbing and writing not in the other book. So I told her that, okay, her Quran copy should be having that, like it's a beautiful way she tabs her books. And yeah. So if you guys are good in some things, just try to explore. Maybe you guys are going to be good writer, right? Published writer. But for that, first you have to get the ijaza, a scholar, become a scholar. Inshallah, all of you would just find it interesting and then start doing the courses as well. Okay? So mashallah, yeah, good. Any other question? So Surah Yasin, we have done 7 ayah. Seema? सीमा वालेकुम सलाम. आपका एक वो है, होमवर्क है आपका. न्यू है आप, आई नो. इसमें आपका होमवर्क है, आप ये पहली, दूसरी, तीसरी, नहीं, पहली, दूसरी, तीसरी, चौथी आया को खुद से देखना, और उसमें कौन सा वर्ड आपको वर्ब लगा है वो देखना, बिकॉज अवर फोकस इज ऑन द वर्ब्स. ठीक है? और इस 4 में से, क्योंकि आप पीछे हो जरा, ज्यादातर लोग ज्यादा आयत नहीं किया हुआ है, लेकिन आप दूसरे के भी देख के उससे भी लर्न कर रहे होते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ये जो नजला था, ये तो आपके इसमें आ गया है. ये तो आप नजला के गर्दान देख लो, बट तंजील इज लाइक ऑलरेडी नाउन, सो वी डोंट हैव टू डू द गर्दान. ओके? बट नजरा का मैंने शेयर कर दिया था इन द ग्रुप. Did you get the copy in the group? So that's why we didn't write it down today. Okay? So Nazara is there, and Nazara, because we use the two sources, Acon, and the other source is conjugation. Both of them, they are just so confusing. So I took it from the Quran and I wrote in one place. Okay. So I shared it with the group. If you don't have it, can you share it again, Safa? Nazara,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll share
So
the
just
picture.
post it again for Seema, because Seema is in the new induction. She just finished her basic verb Gardan and everything. So now she would be following with you guys, and soon inshallah she would be assigned a surah as well to present, right? So she would be just like slowly. So Seema, डरने की बात नहीं है, main focus is on the verbs. Okay?
अभी तो मुश्किल लग रहा है थोड़ा
कोई मसला नहीं. Yeah, ask Safa के लिए भी मुश्किल था, but now she is mashallah presenting, Khadija presenting. So now like everybody started. Once they started enjoying it, right? Manahal?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, so always, yeah, डरने की बात नहीं है. It's very easy. Okay?
So what is the requirement, what am I supposed to do?
आप सिर्फ इसके पहला से लेके चौथी, चूंकि आपने मिस किया था 5, तो आपने आज देख लिया, ठीक. तो आप 1 2 3 4 अपने तौर से जरा पढ़ लीजिएगा, और कोई सवाल हो तो मुझसे पूछ लीजिएगा.
अच्छा,
ठीक है ना, ताकि आप कैचअप कर लो ना.
ठीक है.
ठीक. सो इसके 4 आयतों को आप गौर से देख लीजिएगा, ठीक. और उसमें कोई सवाल है तो पूछ लीजिएगा.
1 से लेके 4 तक.
1 से लेके 4 तक छोटे छोटे आयत है, बहुत छोटे छोटे. पहली आयत तो आपको देखना ही नहीं है, यासीन, दसम हरफे मुकत्तात, राइट. तो हाँ, 2 3 4, ठीक. सो आज हम में से कल कौन प्रेजेंट करेगा, मुझे नाम बता दो प्लीज. Who wants to present tomorrow? मनाहल, आपको बहुत देर हो गया प्रेजेंट किया हुआ.
एक्चुअली मेरा कल कंफर्म नहीं है मैं क्लास ले पाऊंगी या नहीं, तो वरना फिर मैं नेक्स्ट वीक कर दूंगी. अगर ले ली तो मैं कल कर दूंगी, वरना फिर नेक्स्ट वीक.
Barira and Javeria, आप दोनों में से कोई एक कर दे कल.
I will do tomorrow.
Barira would do. Okay, Kanza, where are you in your journey? I know आप सीमा के साथ शुरू किया था, but आपने बीच में classes miss कर दिया.
I still have to watch some of the recordings.
Oh, you saw the recording, so you are good with being in this class now, inshallah?
Kind of. I just have to like catch up a little bit more.
It's okay. We'll help you out, okay? So don't worry, just stay in the class, but ask more questions, whatever you don't understand, because I know it's a verb class, but we still talk, like, I mean, we talk a little bit more because you guys are just starting. So once you are fast and you have your understanding, and it's a similar ayah again and again, this aksaruhum la yu'minun, it has come many times in the Quran, right? So next time it would come there, we won't be discussing that much, right? So we go a little bit over, because the first time if we see some concept or some new thing, we just try to discuss, okay? So ask as much, just like Khadija asked questions, Safa asked questions. I know Barira and Javeria, they have to learn how to ask question as well. They never ask question, right? So everybody should ask question, okay? And inshallah, then we will assign you a surah as well. You guys are having winter break, right? So main focus would be when there is a winter break, all the university students, Iman, yourself, and Parveen, they are not there. Parveen and Ghazia, all 4 of you would just have more workload over here, okay? A little bit for your winter vacation. So 3 weeks, you should be ready for, we should be assigning you the surah, so you start getting learning, right? Okay? So we'll see you tomorrow with the Javeria presenting. Okay, inshallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.